So we can go ahead and get started, guys. Can you see my screen? First of all, before I jump in, can you guys give me a one in the chat box if you can see my screen that says a huge thank you for joining us today? Give me a one in the chat box if you can see that. Perfect. Awesome. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Joshua. I'm the one on the left, and Han Fan is my partner. He's the one on the right. Unfortunately, Han cannot join us today. His dad has recently passed away. Right before we released X Ranker 360, his dad passed away, so he has not been online very much, understandably, so he won't be on here with us today. But he is with us here in spirit. He's just handling his personal stuff right now. You guys are stuck with me for the next few minutes. So if you excited about that, then good. If not, you can jump off and do something else. But first things first, guys. We have resolved several issues with XRanker 360. I see a lot of you already posting about things in the chat box. The in-depth analysis issue is solved. Now, some of you are asking about this already. There is what's going on with that right now is that the API company that we are integrating with, anytime there's a big spike in usage, they limit our credits. So they went ahead and limited us again today, but we've sent them an email already to clear that up. So that should be resolved once again by tomorrow, and we're going to get them to triple our credits so that we don't run into any of these issues anymore. So if you're seeing the in-depth analysis issue not working right now, don't worry, be patient with us. We'll be getting it squared away. We've already sent an email to them. The only issue with that is that they are in Slovenia, so they're way ahead of our Eastern Standard Time. So it may take them until tomorrow to send us over that they've added more credits and lifted the limit on our account. Now, the second thing is make sure your accounts are enabled for live events. This is very, very important, guys. Some of you have been hitting up our support desk saying that you're not able to create events with XRanker 360. There's two issues going on. Number one, if you're not enabled for live events, and I'll be putting together another tutorial video for that because there is a handful of you guys that even though your accounts are enabled for live events are still having issues. And the great news that I have about that is just before jumping on to this webinar, our developer was able to find out exactly why that issue was. But for most of you, you are not having issues creating live events. There is a very small percentage of you who are, and we have been able to figure that out. He just messaged me literally 10 minutes before jumping on this call, letting me know that he has figured out why some of you are still having issues with that. And I'll be putting together an in-depth tutorial showing you exactly how to fix that. And I'll be sending that out probably by tomorrow. I'm just covering these tech things really quickly, and then we're going to jump into some strategy because I don't want to spend too much time on the tech stuff. I'm just going to tell you what's going on, where we're at, and then I'll send out tutorial videos on the tech stuff. This training session is going to be all about getting you guys up and running and getting you results quickly. So I'm just going to run through this very, very fast. The keyword research and event creation going a bit slow. We have optimized and streamlined that process, so it should be going fairly quickly now when you run a keyword research and when you're creating events. The keyword research usually shouldn't take more than a minute to 2 minutes to return results. The event creation, same thing, should be between a minute to 2 minutes, no more than that. Now we have added a new feature as well. Now some of you may have seen this already inside of your account where you'll be able to manually add videos to your account to be tracked. The only thing is that you will not be able to add videos that have not been created with XRanker 360. Okay, some of you have asked about that. We will not be able to do that because we are the ones paying for the rank tracking of your videos. And we're doing that. We're paying for videos that you create with XRanker 360. So we can't just open it up and let everyone add videos that they've created with other software or created with YouTube itself and add it to the XRanker database. It's just going to make things a big mess. But we have allowed you, because some of you did have some glitches where you created an event and for some reason it wasn't added to the rank tracker. So now, if that ever happens again, we've created a backup. If that does happen, where you'll be able to go in and quickly add any previously created video that wasn't added to the rank tracker, you'll now be able to go in and add it to the rank tracker. And again, I'll be putting together an in-depth tutorial video showing you guys how to do that, and that will be ready by tomorrow morning. Again, this is another feature that my developer messaged me about today, saying it was ready, so we're good on that. Another feature, many of you have requested that we add OnlyWire and 1-hour indexing to our backlinking integration. We will be adding that hopefully within the next 2 weeks or so. It shouldn't take more than an hour or two to get that done, but my developer has to squeeze it in within the next few weeks, because right now we're kind of trying to make sure that everything is running smoothly right now before we add any actual complete integrations and things like that. But that will be coming soon. Many of you already have OnlyWire accounts, and many of you already have 1-hour indexing accounts, so those will be getting added. And of course, anything that we add or any all that stuff, I will be putting together tutorial videos about that. So don't worry about it. I will be explaining it in detail. Now, I also just want to quickly cover that I did put together some new tutorial videos in the members. And I think I have a slide about that on here. Yes, please watch the tutorial videos. This is very, very important, guys. I can't stress this enough. There's been so many support tickets coming into our support with simple questions that are covered in the tutorial videos, guys. And I've made it as simple as possible. I don't think there's one tutorial video that's longer than 6 or 7 minutes. They're all very, very short, to the point. Most of them are about 3 minutes long, and for the most part, they're going to take care of any concerns or questions that you are having. So make sure that you please watch them. I think as of right now, there's about 10 of them. I will be adding about 3 more by tomorrow morning. So please make sure that you watch the tutorial videos. Now, the new tutorials that I have added as well is how to, some of you asked for a more in-depth tutorial on adding your live events, adding your pre-made videos to your live events with Wirecast. So I went ahead and put together a more in-depth tutorial on that. I think that one may be a little bit longer. It might be about 6 or 7 minutes long, walking you through how to fully go from 0 to having a pre-made video on your live events. So make sure you watch that if you're having issues with that process. I also put together a video explaining the backlinks. Many of you were wondering, when should I send backlinks? Which backlinks should I use? So I put together a backlink integrations video where I explain each and every one of the backlinks sections and which ones you need, or which ones you can use right now, and then the other ones you can get them later on. And of course, all the other tutorials are, like I said, there's about 10 or 11 tutorials in there right now. Please make sure you watch them, because again, we're getting a ton of a ton of questions into support, asking us questions that we cover in the tutorial videos. Now, the videos that are coming up, I will be talking about the in-depth analysis. Some of you are having a bit of a hard time understanding the in-depth analysis portion of XRanker 360 and understanding how to interpret the information, especially the difficulty score. And I'll be talking about that in that tutorial video, because some of you are targeting just way too competitive keywords, and I'll be talking about that here in a few minutes. And some of you are in the chat box saying that the in-depth analysis is not working. Again, if you jumped on a little bit late, then you must have missed what I said. The in-depth analysis right now is not acting up, but the API company that we're working with, they limited our account again because there's a lot of you using it. So we're just working with them to lift that limit, and it'll be up and running hopefully by tomorrow. They're pretty quick about getting back to us. The last time it happened, it took about 12 to 24 hours for them to get back to us. They are in Slovenia. They're a little bit ahead of us, so they're not able to reply any quicker than that because they are ahead of Eastern Standard Time. Another video that's coming up is how to ensure that your accounts are actually enabled. Now, again, I mentioned this a little earlier. My developer just sent me that that he figured out why a very small handful of you are still not able to create live events with XRanker 360. and I'll be putting together a full tutorial video showing you why that issue is popping up and how to solve that issue. So there's a very small percentage of you that are still having that issue, and we're able to figure out exactly why. And the last one that the last video that I'll be putting up between tonight and tomorrow is how to add the untracked videos to the rank tracker. So this is a new feature for some of you that when you create live events, they don't get added to the tracker. You'll now be able to add those videos to the rank tracker within just a few clicks. So some exciting things, guys. If you stick with us, I'm telling you, this will be the best video ranking tool that you use. Just, we're working out the kinks, also taking on your suggestions, adding new features, and if you do have any new features or anything that you'd like for us to do, and if we could do it, we will. So just submit it to our support desk, and we'll go ahead and take care of that. Now, we're done with all the tech stuff. I want to quickly talk about how to best get results with XRanker 360. I think this is what's more important to talk about right now, how to get more traffic, how to just dominate Google, and we're going to talk about how to use XRanker 360 to just completely dominate Google, and also how to take that to the next level with our second phase. But the most important thing is to target the right keywords, guys. I'm telling you, there's so many of you that I can tell you haven't logged in and looked at the bonus for the keyword research part because you're targeting some keywords that are just way too competitive, and I'll also discuss that in the in-depth analysis video that I'll be putting out. But the most important thing is to target the right keywords. I can't stress this enough, guys. That if you want to get the most amount of results and the best amount of results with XRanker 360, you're going to want to make sure that you're spending that extra time on your keyword research. Now, I know that keyword research may be boring at times, but when you think about it in a different way, when you think about it as you are out there literally looking for money, all right, you're digging for gold, because that's exactly what keyword research is. You're digging for your paychecks, because once you find those winning keywords, you're going to get paid, you're going to get leads, you're going to get traffic. So think about it like that. Next time you go to do keyword research, spend that extra time to find the right keywords, and you're going to be glad you did, because that's when you're going to get results. Now, the proper keyword research strategy, the most important thing that I can share with you is to make sure that you're targeting very specific keywords that have a buyer intent behind it. Okay, now two very important tips in that one sentence. Make sure that they're very specific and that there's a buyer intent behind it. Okay, now what I mean by buyer intent is that when someone goes to Google, types in a keyword, watches your video, and at the end of that process, they're ready to pull out a credit card and buy something, or they're ready to go to your squeeze page and input their email address, and then you can sell them something after. So they got to be willing to take some kind of action after they're done watching their video, so you can somehow, some way make money with that person that landed on your video, because at the end of the day, that is what we are using XRanker 360 for, to get traffic, get leads, get sales. Okay, if that's not happening, then there's something going on in the way you're using it to get results. Okay, so make sure that you're targeting very specific keywords that have a buyer intent behind it. A perfect example of this is if you go out there and you target something like video marketing tips. Okay, and there's actually a user that targeted this term, and I'm putting it out there for a reason, because that is not a term that you want to target. It's very general, and it's someone that's just looking for free information, video marketing tips. That's it. There's no real specific goal that someone searching for that keyword is trying to achieve. They're just looking for some tips. Tips can be anything. Do you need help with ranking videos? Do you need help with creating videos? Do you need help with your studio? That keyword is so general that it's just something that I would never target, and especially it's going to be tough to monetize that, because someone that comes to my video looking for video marketing tips, I don't know what they truly want. I don't know what they're looking for. So a better keyword would be something like Nikon D3300 review. this is a very specific product, and the person searching for this is looking for a review about that product. So if they come to your video, they know exactly what they want, exactly the product that they're looking for, and all they want is just someone to review that product so that they can justify that they should buy that product. Okay. And guys, I'm telling you, I've seen. I'm not gonna say exactly the keyword, but a very equivalent type of keyword that I've seen some of you targeting. I saw someone targeting a brand and name for a car company. That's like if someone used XRanker 360 to target the keyword Toyota. Okay, literally someone targeted a one keyword Toyota. I mean, guys, that's just no matter what tool you use, you will never be able to rank for something like Toyota. These are, and I've seen other people targeting keywords like local SEO. Literally, like, guys, I mean, I know I put together a powerful tool, but come on, I can even admit right now that XRanker 360 is not that powerful. You would not rank for something like Toyota or something like local SEO. I mean, it's just way too competitive, and XRanker 360 wasn't built for that. And there's no tool out there built for being able to for you to rank for those very short, very general type of keywords. Okay, so spend the extra time, find some good keywords to target, and you're gonna be thankful that you did. And now I'm gonna share with you a few of the my favorite types of keywords that I like to target to get some great results. Okay, and this, make sure that you guys pay very close attention to this, because again, these keywords here have made me hundreds of thousands of dollars and gotten me a ton of leads as well in all types of niches. I'm telling you, I've gotten traffic in weight loss, in the Forex niche, in the chess niche, in the make money online niche, in just about every big niche out there, in the supplements niche, the muscle gaining niche. I mean, I've targeted all types of niches. Excuse me. I've targeted all types of niches, and the key to being successful in targeting different types of niches is making sure that you target the right kind of keywords. So I'm going to share with you, these are the 7 types, or I think there's about 6 or so types of keywords that I like to target for my campaigns. And this is what I also cover in the Keyword Bootcamp training. So if you see that I'm going through this a little bit too fast, you can go into the members area, download the Keyword Bootcamp training, and this is all covered in there. Okay, so the first type of keywords that I like to target is review keywords. This is my bread and butter. I can sit there and target these kind of keywords all day long and get some great results. Okay, I mean, it's just the reason for that is because people looking for a review are gonna buy something at the end, because all you pretty much need to do is justify why they should buy that product, and they're going to take some kind of action once they're done watching your video. How-to keywords and for dummies. These two go together because the Dummies company has done a very good job at positioning themselves in a way that they've stolen traffic from people searching for how-to. So now instead of someone searching for how to do yoga, they'll search for yoga for dummies as an example. And I'll create one campaign targeting those 2 different types of keywords. Okay, very, very powerful keywords there as well. And the good thing about these keywords is that for the most part, I like using it as a list building campaign, because someone is looking for something like how to play chess for beginners. I can put together a very simple 2 or 3 page PDF, offer it as a free gift, and boom, people are willing to trade their email for something like that. Okay. The next kind of keyword that I like to target is, does XYZ work? Does XYZ really work? And does XYZ actually work? Okay, these are very, very powerful terms. They go hand in hand with review keywords as well, because, and the way that I found this type of keyword is I was going out there competing against some very competitive video marketers in the supplements niche, and I was trying to capture more traffic without having to compete with so many other video marketers. So this is how I did it. I targeted, does XYZ work? Does XYZ really work? And does XYZ actually work? And I actually group those usually in one campaign. And if you think about it, it's essentially the same exact traffic. People are they're looking for someone to just justify that it actually works, and then boom, they make a purchase at the end. Okay, the next kind of keyword I like to target are celebrity terms. These are very, very powerful terms as well. Anytime you see a celebrity do something or endorse something, or something dramatic happens in their life, there is a lot of money in that, especially when a celebrity loses a lot of weight, or a celebrity is known for staying in shape. There's so many people that want to know how they're doing it, so they'll go to Google, type in, Katy Perry workout plan or something like that, something along those lines, where you can easily monetize that. Another great example of this is when a celebrity endorses a specific product. Big companies know that whenever a celebrity endorses a product, there's a good chance they're going to get more traffic from that, because people like to buy what celebrities have. So anytime you see that going on, make a note of it, go home, do your research on it, and there's almost guaranteed to have a lot of traffic behind whatever product they're endorsing. The other type of keyword that I love to target is versus. Excuse me. Sorry guys, now if you're jumping on late, I am a little bit sick, so I will be coughing quite a bit on this call. But if you're willing to stick with me, I will be sharing some great information with you. So versus keywords, okay? Versus keywords, very, very powerful. This is where someone compares product A to product B and tries to figure out which one they want to buy. Okay, that is very, very powerful, because in today's age, there's very, very, very few products that aren't being knocked off, or very few products that don't have some sort of competitor to it. So people are now confused as to which product to buy. So there's a ton of money in creating comparison videos where you compare product A, product B, and many times there's product C and product D, and there's 3 or 4 competing products, and you can make a lot of money going after those type of keywords where you're just pretty much comparing products. And the good thing about those is that you don't really need to side with one or the other. You can just compare them, let people make their own decision, and boom, make money on both products, or all 3 products, or all 4 products. Okay. Now, if you're going local, make sure you get specific. All right. I forgot what keyword it was as well that one user was trying to target, and it was just an insane keyword in his local city. And his city, it's a big city, just like Miami. So I'm going to use that as an example. Here in Miami, Miami is the big city overall, but around Miami, there's a bunch of little towns that people who live here know of. So a perfect example of this would be something like Kendall. Kendall is a small town in way west Miami, and if I were to say have a chiropractor in Kendall, I wouldn't target chiropractor in Miami, okay? Because Miami is just so big. I would target a chiropractor in Kendall, or a chiropractor in the zip code 33176. Okay, you want to get specific with your keywords, because the more specific you get, the lower your competition is going to be, and the more targeted your traffic is going to be. Because think about it, if I were to rank for a chiropractor in Miami, but the person is located all the way in Kendall, that doesn't make any sense. If my client is located all the way in Kendall, that's a lost client right there, because no one is going to drive. Kendall is about 30 to 45 minutes away from the actual city of Miami, and if this person is looking for someone in the city of Miami, there's no way that sale is going to happen, because no one's going to drive 45 minutes to go see a chiropractor. Okay, they can easily find one in the city of Miami. So that's just a tip there for you local guys. Make sure you get specific, target the specific towns, target zip codes, get very specific. And I can't stress this enough. Download the Keyword Bootcamp training, guys. I cover this in a lot more detail in that PDF, and I think I throw in a couple of extra keywords that I didn't cover in this slide. But make sure you download that, and you'll be able to have that next to you anytime you fire up X-Rank 360 for the next time. You'll be able to reference that PDF and use that to create your campaigns. Okay. And I can't stress this enough as well. When keyword research is done correctly, everything becomes easier, and you're able to dominate Google at will, and you maximize your chances of success, guys. I can guarantee this. Right? When you spend the time to do the keyword research, and you actually find keywords, and you stop trying to target keywords like Toyota or keywords like local SEO, or keywords like credit card. Those, I mean, when you stop trying to do that, that's when the results start coming in. Okay, because the money is in the long tail keywords that have buyer intent behind it. The money is not in Toyota. Let's say you do rank, let's say that for some odd miracle you are able to rank for the keyword Toyota. What then? How are you going to monetize that? Where is your money going to come? Okay, unless you're a car salesman, but then if you're a car salesman, then you have to make sure that that person is in your local city to be able to sell them a car. I mean, you know, let's just I hate to put it this way, but let's try to use some common sense when you're targeting your keywords, okay? Let's just, you know, spend the time, do it correctly, and I'm telling you, everything else after that is going to become a lot easier, and you're going to be able to dominate Google at will and maximize your chances of success, okay? And when you find winning keywords, you're able to deploy the second phase of our Google domination with a lot more confidence. And this is where I really want you guys to pay attention, because once we're able to rank our videos with XRanker 360, that is only the beginning, guys. There's still a whole second phase to our Google domination strategy that, you know, it allows us to really double and triple the amount of traffic that we're able to get. Because think about it, if you spend the time to find the right keywords, you rank a video for it, you start getting traffic for that keyword, you start making sales and getting leads for that keyword, it doesn't stop there. There's still a lot more traffic in that you know, keyword niche that you're ranking for, that you can really take advantage of that and completely dominate it. And we're going to share with you right now exactly how we deploy our second phase. We're going to show you the results that we're able to get with our second phase, and how we're able to get you the same results without you having to do a single minute of the work, right? And that's really important there. We're going to not only show you the results that we're getting, but we're going to show you how you can get the results as well without you having to actually do any of the work, okay? So that's the very important part, and that's what brings me to what the second phase is. And does this sound good to you guys? Just give me a 2 in the chat box if so far this sounds good to you guys. Who wants to know how we use our phase 2 strategy to get even more traffic from Google? 2s, all right, awesome, tons of 2s. Give me a 3 if it doesn't sound good to you. Just to check, see what. There's a ton of 2s coming in. All right, perfect. No 3s coming in. Awesome, guys. So glad that you're enjoying this so far. Oh, someone said 2 times 3 is 6. So I guess 6 is a even number. So it's still, I consider that still good. Awesome. Perfect, guys. So what I want to do now is introduce 3 guys that have absolutely made my life extremely easier when it comes to deploying this phase 2 strategy. And I want to introduce you to them is Mo Mia, John Gibb, and Teo Banyo on the right-hand side. These guys, I mean, they are just kings at dominating Google and being able to really take my traffic to the next level. And Teo is actually going to be the one that's going to be jumping in here. So Teo, are you there?
Hey, Joshua.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? All right. I'm here.
Awesome,
Hey,
guys.
thank you guys. Now, if you want to just share your screen, I'll be the presenter here. I'll share my screen.
Perfect. You
Okay.
want to take it over, or you want me to send it to you?
Yeah, just send it to me, and then
All
I'll
right.
share my screen here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Real
And
quick,
guys,
just thought,
There we
yeah,
go.
just say what's up, guys.
oh,
I'm Mo, yeah. It's really
there goes
excited to be
Mo
on the
Mia.
webinar. Hope you're getting great value out of this. Guys, give me a 1 in the chat box if you're really enjoying the content, because I'm really blown away, and I've picked up some stuff, you know, which I haven't really, you know, known before. Yeah, we're getting lots of 1s coming in. Yeah, really pumped up. Watch when you see what's installed later on throughout the webinar. And don't
Yep,
forget
lots,
one thing of
lots of great content.
Joshua.
I mean, lots of great training from Joshua Zamora. I mean, you know, it's really key for making money online. It's really key that you're finding the right keywords and that you're targeting the right type of keywords so that you can get those buyers onto your offers and things like that, right? Now, what we're going to show you today is basically we're gonna really make you guys really excited, because what we're gonna show you today is how we're able to take the same type of traffic, like a similar source of traffic, okay, using the similar types of keywords that Joshua is teaching you how to rank for, and we're going to show you how you're able to generate traffic on demand to any offer in any niche and make money online. Okay, now what if we were able to show you how we can supercharge what you're doing right now with XRanker and supercharge your rankings and traffic strategy on full automation on Google? Give me a 2 in the box if you think that's something something you guys want to learn today. Awesome, all these 2s coming. Here's John Arnold, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, awesome, guys, great, great, great. All the 2s coming in. Okay, so here's why you should listen to us. Okay, because we're exceptionally good at 2 things that we do. Okay, we're good at traffic and we're good at conversions. Okay, now traffic is just one thing. Once you have the traffic, you have to know how to convert that traffic into sales, correct? So we're good at 2 things. Okay. Now, essentially, traffic is the key to making money online. You guys agree? I mean, how many of you guys feel that, sometimes, like this quote right here, you never know how close you are, never give up on your dreams, okay? So the guy in the bottom right there, he's almost hit gold, he's almost hit diamonds, but he just gave up, right? Now, how many of you are actually just struggling with traffic? Give me a 1 in the box if you're struggling with traffic. Let me know what you guys think, okay? All right, so lots of 1s coming in. Okay, you guys still struggling with traffic? All right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to basically eliminate that struggle, okay? And essentially, what I want to do is I want to tell you about a story, my personal story of working online, okay? I've been in the online industry for since 2007, okay, over 9 years, and I started as a broke college student, okay? I was working 2 jobs. I was basically paying for everything and supporting myself. Okay, and as a college student, costs were getting too expensive, right? So at that time, I was looking for additional income, even after 2 jobs. So I started doing all these, make money online opportunities. Like started doing like ClickBank, AdSense, all these affiliate stuff. And I've literally created hundreds of sites. I did work, guys. I mean, I did work, right? I created hundreds of these what was called micro niche sites back then. And then, of course, that didn't work out. So what I did was I created actually a software business, right? And I bought a license and rebranded the software. And what I did was I actually partnered with some authority site owners. Okay, these owners who own authority sites and basically generated tons and tons of traffic on their blogs. I was wondering, like, man, how the heck are they doing this, right? Whoops, I don't know what happened there. All right, so I was like, man, how are they doing this? How are they bringing lots of traffic to their blogs? And so basically, I partnered up with one authority site blog owner. Okay, he had a post. He created a post on his authority site, and I was surprised because that post, within 14 days, I made $2,400. I was like, wow, this is a huge wake-up call, right? Okay, flash forward to 2008. Okay, I was trying all that types of different online money-making methods, and right around 2010, I finally decided, you know what? Those guys pulling in all the traffic and making all the big money, I'm going to try creating an authority site for myself. Okay, so 2010, I actually, guess what? I broke through. I got that big aha moment, right? I created a bunch of blogs successfully, and one blog, one authority site that I created, it was a piano blog, okay? That piano blog was making $200, $300 a day, fully automated, right? And then I eventually sold it, okay? And to date, I still own a lot of these full-time income sites, these authority sites. Okay, so basically what I do is I built hundreds of different sites, okay? I failed hundreds of different times, okay? We've struggled with SEO, right? PPC, finding the right offers, finding the right niche, okay? I know a lot of you guys still struggle with that, right? Creating the perfect site, okay? Getting traffic to our sites, right? Creating the logos and the graphics, finding the plugins, and optimizing our sites so that we can increase the traffic, right? That's one of the struggles. But guess what? You know what? It's really funny because I failed big time, big time, right? I was depressed, man. I tried all these different ways of making money online. It was funny because I had a 2002 Honda Civic. I got that repossessed. I ended up thousands in debt, and I was basically made fun of for working from home. And essentially, like, I was destined for failure. I thought I was destined for failure. I had no confidence at all, right? I hit absolutely rock bottom, just like this little kid on the bottom right hand of the screen. He's bird watching, but he's doing it wrong, right? there's so many different things that you can do out there. There's so many different ways to try to do things, but there's sometimes, you know, you're just doing it wrong, right? And that's what I felt. So I felt like I hit rock bottom, right? Just like this baseball player right here. It felt like a baseball just hitting me, bam, right in the crotch. Like, hey, you know, this is rock bottom for you, man. You're done, right? So here's a quote that really got me going, right? Success is a measure of how high you bounce once you hit rock bottom. Okay, and I really stuck on that. And of course, like I mentioned back in 2010, I did not give up. So I had my very first site making $200, $300 per day. Okay, sold that site for $30,000, and I shifted my focus to just building authority sites. Okay, these are the same type of sites that, I mean, my first aha moment, making that $2,400 in 14 days, right, with an authority site, with someone else's site. And now I'm doing it myself. I'm creating these sites myself, right? And essentially, this is that big aha moment for me. Okay, I know where the traffic is coming from. I know how to get this free traffic, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. Okay. So how do you build an authority with authority site and trust? Okay. So number one, you create a site that people would love to visit, a high quality site that people actually would love to go and visit and look at your blog posts and things like that, right? Number two, you gotta build a site that benefits a certain target market, right? AKA a niche, all right? Number three, you gotta build a site that visitors can trust, okay? And number four, just like what Joshua Zamora was saying in his X-Ranker, right? You gotta create videos that people can trust. You have to create these videos that's targeting a certain market, okay? The same way with these authority sites. But what I'm going to show you is how to basically supercharge all of that. What you're doing with X-Ranker right now, supercharge everything into Google and get ranked for not, you know, hundreds and thousands of different keywords. Okay, I'll show you how to do that, okay? Now, number four, build a site geared for search engine results, right? Now, it's very important. Like what you're doing right now with X-Ranker, you're building these YouTube videos that's geared for what? Okay, getting you traffic. It's geared for getting you ranked on these keywords, okay? And now, number five, you got to focus on free traffic and referral traffic with these authority sites, and I'll show you exactly how we did that, okay? And then once you get all the traffic, once you have all the traffic, how are you going to make money with this? You have to monetize your site using relevant offers, okay? So if you're going out there and you're creating you're trying to rank for camera reviews, you're not going to sell like cotton candy, right? You're going to sell cameras, okay? You have to monetize your site using the relevant offers, or else your traffic is just going to go to waste, okay? Number seven, optimize, optimize, optimize. Continually optimize. Once you get that flow going, once you get all that money coming in, you got to optimize, build up 10x, 100x, right? You got to optimize continually. All right, so guys, let's get on to the fun stuff. Okay, who wants to see some authority sites and some rankings? Okay, who wants to see some real live right now rankings on Google? Put a one in the chat box if you guys want to see that. Give me a yes. All right, Mark, Lim, Simon, Maurice, Roy, Waldo. One's coming in like crazy. All right, guys. Okay, so let me show you guys some sites. Okay, some authority sites that's actually ranking on Google right now, and these are the same type of sites that we're using to pull in traffic every single day, no matter what we're doing. Okay, it's traffic just coming in all the time. Okay, here's one right here. Okay, survivalaccess.com. Let me just refresh it here to show you guys it's a real life site. Okay, and look at this, a beautiful authority site. Okay, in the survival niche. Okay, so I've already pulled up some keywords here, but these are just some of the keywords that are coming in from Google. Okay, so some of the stuff that people are searching, and it's coming in, and these are type of keywords coming in to this particular website from Google. Okay. So for example, we have here, okay, survival encyclopedia. Okay, let's refresh this. So survival encyclopedia PDF. Okay, refresh this. Actually, let's do this. Copy, just to show you guys it's live. Okay, here we go. Boom, right there. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right there, ranking. Okay, primitive living. Okay, PDF. Right. Let's check this out. All right. Okay, I've already pulled them up for you just for time's sake. Okay, boom, right there, number 2. All right, there's another one, another keyword right here. Okay, number 1 right there, actually number 2 if you don't count the Google, all right, or YouTube. Okay, here's another one, number 1 for this type of keyword. Someone typed this in on Google and they found this website. Okay, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, 5. Okay, basically the entire front page of Google. This particular client is ranking for all these keywords, right? Here's another one, primitive wilderness living and survival skills. Someone actually typed this in, and that's how I was able to find the keyword here. Someone actually typed this in and went to this website. Okay, number 2 right here, boom, right there. Okay, all these rankings, guys, from authority sites. Now, this is the power of authority sites. Authority sites will be able to give you traffic on Google on full automation, no matter what it is. Okay, so for example, this site here, okay, it was created back in September 2015, right? That was like over a year ago, right? And it's still ranking for these keywords. This is the power of authority sites. With an authority site, you're able to rank for all these keywords and get traffic to any niche, and in which you can take that traffic and send it to your offers. You can start making money with it on full automation. That's the beauty of this. Is I just love full automation. Give me a 2 if you guys love full automation. Put a 2 in the box. All right, everyone loves full automation, right? Who doesn't? Okay, here's another website here. Here's another authority site. Okay, proshopbicycles.com. Okay, beautiful authority sites with videos, articles. Okay, everything, the whole 9 yards. We have some search terms here. Okay, look at this. Fix 8 spring clips. Okay, let's see. Boom, right there, number 2. Okay, all right, let's see another one. Turn Eclipse P20 review. Okay, this is like what Joshua mentioned, right? You got to try to rank for these keywords that people are actually looking to buy things, right? They're looking for like review. That means they want to buy something, okay? So someone actually typed this in and they went on this website, okay, right here, you can see right there. Okay, they actually went on this website because of this keyword, right? Right here, okay, let's see. Right here, okay, number 8, right here. Boom, right there, ranked right there for number 8, okay? Bicycle parts, Thai vocabulary, okay, right here. Number 3 actually. If you're not counting these YouTube rankings, then number 1, okay? I can do this all day long, guys, but just to show you guys, like, this is the power of authority sites. With an authority site, you can get traffic for any niche and not just like a few keywords here. We're talking about hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of keywords that we're using to make money on the internet. Look at this other site here, okay, Dixieland Beards, right? I'm just going to pull up these sites here just for time's sake, all right? Now, I've been doing this for years, guys. I mean, I've been creating these authority sites for years. You know, I still have a whole handful of these authority sites. And just to give you an example, that piano site that I created, that was actually when I started creating these authority sites, how I got into all this. Okay, that piano website that I created actually was bringing in 12 to 15,000 visitors per day, depending on the day. And the funny thing is, it actually crashed my servers. I had to get a $500 server on this one hosting company. Okay, and even the $500 server kept crashing because so many visitors were coming into the website, and the server just couldn't handle it. Okay, this is what you can be doing when you're ranking on Google and getting these authority sites on full automation. Okay, here's another one, right? Creekstone Camping. Okay, we have all these different types of authority sites, right? Here's another one, Creekstone Camping, with all these keywords, all these posts, videos, articles, right? And the main goal for this is to get traffic, okay? And if you guys can agree with me, traffic is key to making money on the internet, right? Traffic is basically your bloodline to basically running the business, okay? If you don't have any traffic, how are you gonna make sales? How are you gonna get leads? How are you going to get clicks for your AdSense, or how are you going to generate leads for your lead campaigns, for your mailing list? Okay, it's virtually impossible without the traffic. Okay, and like what Joshua said, you have to be targeting the right keywords. You got to focus on keywords. Okay, and with these authority sites, basically what we did was we targeted the right keywords. Okay, so here's another one, a ceiling fan store. Okay, a ceiling fan site. Now, take a look at some of these keywords, right? BHF ceiling fan, right here, boom, number 1, number 2, another one, Ono bladeless ceiling fan. Okay, let's pull it up. Okay, it's an actual company, right? And it's ranking right here, boom, right there, ranked on Google, right? And people are actually using that keyword to find that website. Hunter Outdoor Original Ceiling Fan with sailcloth. Okay, I wouldn't know what, I wouldn't have guessed it, but hey, someone typed this in on Google, and look, they found, okay, look at this, 1, 2, 3, okay, 3 rankings on Google for this keyword, right?